All right, and welcome. So today we are going to be talking about variables and expressions. This is going to be the heart of this chapter. So please have out your guided notes and let's talk about section 1.1, variables and expressions. So to translate words into algebraic expressions, we're going to find words like these that indicate or tell you which operation we're going to be using. So we have four different operations. We have addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. When we see certain words like add, sum, more, and increase, those are going to indicate that we're using the operation of addition. When we have some words like subtract, difference, less, or decreased, that's going to show us that we're going to be using subtraction. We have multiply, product, times, or the word per. That's a huge one, by the way. Per. We are not cats, but per is going to be huge when it comes to show multiplication. And lastly, we have divide, quotient, split, and ratio. Those are going to be words that are going to indicate that we will be using division. So for example, Kenny owns V video games. Stan owns 7 more video games than Kenny. Write an expression for the number of video games that Stan owns. Well, we know that V represents the number of video games that Kenny owns. The word more indicates addition, therefore we have V plus 7. Now, since order does not matter for addition, technically the expression 7 plus V is also correct because they are equivalent. Let's talk about another example. Jenny is 12 years younger than Candy. Write an expression for Jenny's age if Candy is C years old. Well, C represents Candy's age. We're identifying our variable. The word younger technically is less, which indicates that we're going to have subtraction. And since Jenny is 12 years younger than Candy, and C is Candy's age, then that means it's going to be whatever Candy's age is, take away 12. So since Candy is older, we subtract 12 from her age. Therefore, we have C minus 12 is the only answer because order does matter for subtraction. Therefore, the expression 12 minus C is incorrect. And if you're like, I don't know, well, let's put it this way. 7 minus 5 is 2. 5 minus 7 is negative 2. So we do not get the same answer. So subtraction, order is important. Awesome. With this in mind, please work on problems 1 through 5 on the guided notes, and then turn them over and resume when you're ready to move forward. So the value of blank minus 9 depends on what number is placed in the box. So we're going to evaluate blank minus 9 when 20 is placed in the box. Well, that means we're going to substitute in 20. We have 20 minus 9, which is 11. Notice how we do not have equal signs here. We do not have an equation. We have an expression. So our final answer is going to be 11. And variables sometimes are used instead of boxes. So let's say we have x divided by 7 for when x is equal to 28. Well, we know the value of x, so we're going to substitute in the value of our variable. So we have 28 divided by 7, and we get 4. Again, notice how we do not have equal signs. This is an expression. We're not creating an equation. Going to be nitpicky here. And sometimes the expression has more than one variable. Let's evaluate x plus y for when x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2. That means we're going to substitute in the value of x as 6 and substitute in the value of y as 2. We end up with 8. Awesome. With this in mind, please work on problems 6 through 17 on the guided notes. Y'all are doing super well. Keep up the great work. Keep making yourself proud. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon.